In the heart of medieval Europe, the Spanish Inquisition arose like a specter of fear. With its roots entwined in the fervor of religious zeal, it wielded power over the populace with an iron grip. The very mention of its name sent shivers down the spine of even the most devout. As Spain grappled with the remnants of Moorish rule, Catholicism emerged as the dominant faith. The Inquisition, under the watchful eye of the Catholic monarchs, sought to purify the land of any hint of heresy. The Reconquista had ended, but the battle for religious supremacy had just begun. Behind closed doors, the Inquisition's tribunals operated with ruthless efficiency. Accusations of heresy could stem from whispers in the shadows or the slightest deviation from orthodoxy. Informants lurked in every corner, ready to betray their neighbors for a chance at absolution. Men and women alike found themselves ensnared in the Inquisition's web. Some were genuine dissenters, questioning the dogma of the Church in whispered conversations and forbidden texts. Others were victims of personal vendettas or political maneuvering, sacrificed at the altar of religious conformity. Torture became a tool of terror in the hands of the Inquisition. From the strappado to the rack, the methods employed were as varied as they were cruel, extracting confessions and spreading fear in equal measure. The screams of the accused echoed through the halls of the tribunals, a chilling symphony of pain and despair. Public executions served as grim reminders of the consequences of defiance. Whether by burning at the stake or the garrote, the Inquisition ensured that dissent was met with a swift and brutal end. Crowds gathered to witness the spectacle, their silence a testament to the power of fear. Even the most devout lived in fear of the Inquisition's scrutiny. Neighbor turned against neighbor, and trust became a rare commodity in a society gripped by paranoia. Innocent gestures were scrutinized, innocent words twisted into evidence of heresy. In such an environment, no one was truly safe. Scholars and thinkers faced particular scrutiny from the Inquisition. Works deemed heretical were consigned to the flames, stifling dissent and innovation alike. The libraries of Spain became battlegrounds, their shelves stripped bare of any text deemed dangerous to the established order. In the pursuit of religious homogeneity, Spain's Jewish and Muslim populations faced a stark choice: conversion or expulsion. The diaspora that followed reshaped the cultural landscape of Europe, scattering communities that had thrived for centuries. Those who remained did so at their peril, forced to practice their faith in secret lest they face the wrath of the Inquisition. Though officially disbanded in the 19th century, the specter of the Spanish Inquisition looms large in the annals of history. Its legacy of fear and intolerance serves as a cautionary tale for generations to come, a reminder of the dangers of unchecked power and blind faith. The scars it left on Spanish society run deep, a testament to the enduring impact of fanaticism. Proponents argued that the Inquisition was a necessary safeguard against the spread of heresy and the erosion of religious orthodoxy. To them, the ends justified the means, no matter how brutal. They saw themselves as defenders of the faith, tasked with rooting out corruption and preserving the purity of Catholicism at any cost. In their eyes, the fires of the Inquisition were a purifying flame, cleansing Spain of its spiritual impurities. Despite the risks, some dared to defy the Inquisition. Underground networks of dissenters worked tirelessly to subvert its authority, risking life and limb in pursuit of freedom of thought. Secret meetings were held in dimly lit taverns, whispered conversations carrying messages of hope and rebellion. For every heretic burned at the stake, there were countless others who refused to bow to the tyranny of the Inquisition. Behind every statistic lies a human tragedy. Families torn apart, lives destroyed, and futures extinguished in the name of religious purity. The toll of the Inquisition's reign of terror cannot be measured in numbers alone. Children grew up without parents, wives without husbands, communities without leaders. The scars left by the Inquisition would linger for generations, a reminder of the darkest chapter in Spain's history. Cloaked in robes of authority, the men of the Inquisition wielded power with impunity. To them, the pursuit of heresy was not merely a duty but a divine calling, absolving them of guilt for the suffering they inflicted. They saw themselves as instruments of God's will, righteous warriors in a holy war against the forces of darkness. Their zeal knew no bounds, and their cruelty knew no mercy. From the grand cathedrals of Madrid to the humblest villages, the long arm of the Inquisition stretched far and wide. No corner of Spanish society was beyond its scrutiny. Its agents lurked in every shadow, its influence felt in every aspect of daily life. To challenge the authority of the Inquisition was to invite swift and merciless retribution. The horrors of the Inquisition have left an indelible mark on the cultural consciousness. From Goya's haunting paintings to the pages of Cervantes, its legacy lives on in the art and literature of Spain. Artists and writers captured the brutality of the Inquisition in vivid detail, immortalizing the suffering of its victims for all eternity. Their works serve as a reminder of the human cost of unchecked power and blind faith. The reach of the Spanish Inquisition extended far beyond the borders of Spain. Its methods and ideology inspired fear and emulation throughout Europe and beyond, shaping the course of history for centuries to come. Inquisitors traveled to distant lands, spreading the gospel of intolerance and persecution wherever they went. The echoes of their atrocities can still be heard in the darkest corners of the world today. Beneath the veneer of religious orthodoxy, some dared to seek the truth. Whether through clandestine meetings or subversive writings, a brave few challenged the Inquisition's narrative, planting the seeds of dissent that would one day bloom into revolution. They risked everything in pursuit of knowledge and enlightenment, refusing to be cowed by the tyranny of the Inquisition. Their courage would inspire future generations to question authority and challenge injustice wherever it may be found. Though the fires of the Inquisition may have long since been extinguished, the scars it left on Spanish society run deep. The wounds of intolerance and persecution continue to echo through the corridors of history, a reminder of the dangers of unchecked power and blind faith. The ghosts of the past haunt the present, their whispers a warning against the dangers of repeating the mistakes of the past. The Spanish Inquisition stands as a stark reminder of the fragility of freedom and the dangers of fanaticism. In its shadow, we are called to remain vigilant against the forces of oppression and to defend the rights of all to think, believe, and speak as they choose. Only by confronting the dark chapters of our past can we hope to build a brighter future for generations to come. Historical events serve as crucial touchstones, shaping our understanding of the past and illuminating the path forward. From the tumultuous reign of the Spanish Inquisition to the triumphs and tragedies of civilizations across the ages, each chapter offers invaluable lessons for humanity. By delving into these narratives, we not only honor the struggles and achievements of our ancestors, but also glean insights into the complexities of the human experience. As we navigate the currents of history, let us remain vigilant custodians of truth and advocates for justice. To explore more captivating tales from the annals of time and deepen your appreciation for our shared heritage, remember to like, share, and subscribe for regular updates.